I'm here with Brian from Momnt. Brian, you're a long-standing partner with Keeper Solutions.
Very proud.
And we're delighted to be joined here with you today at FinTech South. And we'd love to hear, I suppose, about how Keeper Solutions and Momnt work together, and from the early stage to right through to where we are today and beyond.
Yep, sure. So we were founded in 2019 in July, and I think it was in August of that year, the next month, when we found you guys. We had sort of gone through the design sprint with you, and then because of our partnership with you guys, we were able to get the MVP, a very complex turnkey loan management system, to market in about 6 months. And you guys have been, we've been very fortunate to have partnership. Not only were you part of the design sprints in the early days that made it very integral to us, but we've been able to treat you guys like the family that you are, and having that kind of a partnership, not only from the beginning, but continuing as we scale. You've been such a big part of how we scale. About the past year or so, we're 4 years old, it's 2023, and about the past year or so, we've started to complement what you guys have done with some onshore resources. And normally that makes both sides nervous, but everyone just sort of felt right in. I understand why you're doing this. You're adding some capacity to the US side. We get more like an 18-hour workday with the Keeper, in the Eastern European side.
Yeah.
So we really, the partnership has really helped us not only set that solid foundation, but grow continually over the past 4 years.
Excellent. And I suppose, why initially did you look for a partner? Why was that important?
A little bit of cost, a little bit of speed to market. So if I hire onshore resources, they're dramatically more expensive than nearshore resources in Western Europe. And the quality of the Western European developers are just equal, or in some cases better than what we can find even here. So it wasn't just about cost, it was also about quality.
Okay.
Then having engineers that already knew, that were familiar with FinTech because of their work with Keeper, coming into our environment, they already spoke the language. So it really helped scale quickly.
Excellent. Yeah, excellent. And I suppose in terms of, often people bring them in at the early stage, like that partnership, and don't continue it on. I suppose, where do you see the advantages of having Keeper as you scale?
Sure. It's really about the continuity, because we have so many engineers that were with us in the early days. I don't have to worry about reteaching and constantly retraining new resources as we bring on for replacement. And so we've been very fortunate that our resources with you guys have been very, very stable through all 4 years. And so, they're family. They're not someone that's coming in for 6 months to solve a problem to get out. They're with us, they're embedded with us, they're investing with us in the long term.
And they're progressing within Momnt
as
well.
Right. Yep. We recommend a lot of the engineers be promoted from a junior engineer to a mid-level to a senior, in some cases tech leads. And then we have some engineers that are moving on to the solutions architect, which is really kind of that premier technical side of the role.
Brilliant.
So we've been able to help enable their career growth as well.
That's excellent. Yeah, and I suppose that's probably a real difference between working with just your plug and play kind of a thing and getting a real specialist in the field then as well.
It's a great compliment. Keeper has invested in us as well, so we sort of return the investment.
That's brilliant. Well, thank you so much,
Brian.
Of course. And long may your success continue.
Thank you.